We're moving out of our apartment. My mom came down for the day to help us pack. How's it going, Mom?
Oh, it's wonderful.
We're making progress. This is all empty. We've packed 5 boxes.
Yep. 5 boxes of treasures.
Hello, Shane.
Hi. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to raise $125,000 for every Spinraza injection every 4 months.
Forever.
Forever.
Why? Want to talk about it?
Because my insurance decided that I would be denied for Spinraza from now on, even though they've been paying for it until now. Insurance is fine. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Shane. What are you listening to?
I just found this incredible audiobook called Laughing at My Nightmare on Audible. It's about this hilarious and intelligent and handsome and charming guy that lives with a disease called Spinal Muscular Atrophy.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing. What's his name?
Shane Burhow. It's a weird name, but seriously, one of the best audiobooks that I've ever listened to. I don't actually listen to my own audiobooks, but you totally should.
But just in case you don't feel like listening to Shane's life story, you should know that Audible has the largest selection of audiobooks on the planet.
And with Audible Originals, the selection has gotten even more customized for you.
Audible Originals are exclusive audio titles created by celebrated storytellers from worlds as diverse as theater, literature, journalism, and more.
Get your first audiobook free, plus 2 Audible Originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Visit audible.com/Squirmy and Grubs or text Squirmy and Grubs to 500-500. Most importantly, don't forget my book is called Laughing.
Oh my god, I think they've got it.
Jokes aside, listening to audiobooks on Audible can help you become a better you. So don't forget, laughing at my...
Get your first audiobook for free, plus 2 Audible Originals when you try Audible for 30 days. Go to audible.com/Squirmy and Grubs or text Squirmy and Grubs to 500-500.
Thank you, Audible, for sponsoring this video.
Thank you. So right now we're going to tell you about that letter and some other things that have been going on. We thought about not talking about this insurance letter because we don't really have a resolution.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what's going to happen yet.
And I think everything will be fine. I think we'll get it straightened out, but we also just want to highlight how annoying insurance is, especially when you live with, a condition like mine.
Yeah.
Can you read from the letter that was sent?
Yes.
So this is why
Scanned.
they decided to stop funding treatment that is stopping the progression of my disease.
What a great letter. Dear Shane Burkow.
That was a nice opening.
Yeah. A physician has completed a review of the information provided to us requesting coverage for the services below. Spinraza, 12 milligrams every 4 months. Okay. Total denied, 120 units.
I love that they did that. They didn't just say denied.
They denied you for the next 120 injections.
We want you to know that you will
Never.
never.
Okay, so it says, these services or supplies are not approved because they do not meet the criteria for medical necessity. Wow, that's interesting.
They're not medically necessary because without them, I would live, day be here. But I would live for,
Yeah.
a while longer.
Yeah, you probably would. Your request for coverage of nusinersen, a medication for spinal muscular atrophy, in case you weren't aware, that's what you were requesting.
Nusinersen is the
Spinraza.
Spinraza, just another name for it.
Is not approved. We carefully review the information submitted by your provider and our eligibility criteria. Your request requires documentation that demonstrates that your urinary protein concentration be less than or equal to 0.2 grams per liter.
I reading this letter, first of all, I never expected to be suddenly denied Spinraza again. But as I'm reading it, looking for the reason why, and it says your urine numbers, I was like, okay.
Like that's your concern
I
at
was
this
like,
point?
what's wrong with my urine?
But also, even if your urine was off, you would be like, that's okay. I'd still like to take my medicine.
Yeah, but I'm just like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Why do they know about my urine?
Okay. However, the information that we received indicates that your urine protein was 5 on one occasion and 12 on another. No units were given with the results. So they don't know what that means. They're like, 5 what? Based on this information, you do not meet this requirement and your request is not eligible for coverage. Please review this with your doctor to determine the next most appropriate steps in your care.
Possibly.
What do I do now?
Possibly end of life planning.
What?
So, okay, it sounds like my urine numbers were submitted
Without
incorrectly,
Yeah.
or I don't understand yet. But it does sound like something that is more of
an error.
an error mistake than.
But instead of asking, they deny him for the next 120 units. Like, why wouldn't you just call Gillette and be like, what did you mean?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
And this is something that, like, I and now Hannah's family and my family are completely used to.
Yeah.
Because this happens with, like, almost every medical procedure I've ever had done.
Yeah.
Things get billed incorrectly. We get charged the wrong amounts. Tell them about the last bill that I got.
Yeah, so the last,
For the,
Shane's final Spinraza. Oh no, it was for the day at the clinic.
remember the clinic?
Yeah, so our day at the clinic, we made a video about it. That was billed to Shane's parents' insurance that he hasn't been on for over a year.
How?
How did they get
They
it?
checked my insurance that day. Like, they knew what my insurance was.
And you haven't had it since you were at Gillette. Like, how did Gillette even get their hands on that?
I don't know. And I love Gillette.
Oh yeah, we love Gillette.
Like,
It's
I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
This is just like the way it is with
Yeah.
medical stuff. So yeah, I looking forward to making some phone calls and finding out if I can continue to receive the medication that all of you know has drastically changed my life and
Yeah.
improved my strength, and it's terrifying to have that so easily taken away.
Yeah.
You know, because they
Didn't know how to read the
Yeah.
letter.
they're just like, no, you're done. You know,
Yeah.
and when you
And the
think
people
about it,
doing that have no concept of like what that could mean for someone. Like the person that sent that letter was just like, I don't know what this means, denied,
and
without thinking it through.
yeah, and I'm very on top of things like this. Like, I read the letter, I knew what to do. I
Yeah.
called my doctor, and like, we're gonna handle it. But not everyone is in that. You know, not everyone is able to do that.
Yeah.
How many
And
people?
Gillette is really good at handling it.
Yeah.
Like when you were in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
Shane was at a different hospital that was not so good at handling that, and it took almost a year for him to get approval for Spinraza in the first place because they kept not sending it in.
Yeah.
So like when you're dealing with a place that isn't as like it's just overwhelmed and less responsive,
And I imagine
people
if,
could just never get it again.
if I was still in PA and this happened, I would have called them and been like, hey, my urine. And they'd have been like, well, I don't know.
There's nothing you can do.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Guess you can't have it now. So this is just, I don't even know what to do. Like, I reform all insurance.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that.
I know.
But this is a headache, and it doesn't need to be one.
Yeah.
So keep your fingers crossed.
Yep. We'll let you know what happens.
Yeah. Hopefully everything's fine. I hope my urine is not like
I know.
bad. Like,
I don't
well,
know. It isn't. It just said there were no units attached, so they don't know what
Yeah.
that means.
but 5 and 12 are a lot higher than
I don't think that it's
the
that's
things
not.
they gave.
I think someone would have told you if your urine was 5 or 12.
Or I'd feel
12? If
Right.
it's supposed to be 0.1 or below, like,
I would feel
I'm feeling
12.
it's 0.12, you know?
Yeah.
What was it supposed to be below? 0.5?
I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Anyway,
We'll let you know.
oh boy.
So aside from that, it's actually a pretty exciting time. I'm graduating in like 3 days.
days, yeah.
2 days, yeah. So we're packing up our apartment because my graduation's on Saturday,
We
and we
need
leave
to-
on Monday.
We need to help your mom.
Yeah, we're filming this video so Shane can edit while I help my mom pack up my apartment. She's packing right now. We've been packing all morning.
Leave on Monday, right?
We leave on Monday for the 5K in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Woohoo!
A lot of people have signed up.
Yeah, we're at record numbers,
Yeah.
like over 400 people. And our most was like 200.
Crazy.
Crazy. So you're all amazing. And
Yeah.
if you want to sign up, we'll put the link below.
We also want to say thank you to everyone that submitted an application to be interviewed in the book that we're working on.
We got so many.
We have like 500 plus. We haven't counted since we got like 500
yeah, it's like
applications
yeah.
from couples.
all over the world.
And those are just couples that watched the video,
The video,
and like
yeah.
heard about it, which is crazy.
It's like inspiring to me
Yeah.
to know that there are that many other interracial couples out there just that have seen
Yeah.
our video.
And that are interested, like
Yeah.
saw it and are interested
Yeah.
in being in the book
yeah.
and like talking about their love story. So we're excited. Now we have to pick who we're going to interview.
I know. So
And we have 500 to go through, so it's
very
overwhelming.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, those are really excited right now. And assuming everything is fine with Spinraza,
Yeah.
we're good to go.
That would put a damper on our lives. But
But there's other options coming out.
I know,
So-
there really are. It's crazy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
He's saying there's other like treatments that
Yeah.
are coming through the FDA.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone say congratulations to Hannah for graduating from college. And we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.